When people no longer have the same access to me, they disappear. Not because they cared, but because I no longer served their needs. I was convenient, not valued. And the moment I set boundaries, their presence proved what their intentions always were. Welcome back to another episode of Soulful Sips Real Talk with Dakiya. Y'all know I'm going to keep it real and I'm going to always speak from my heart. So today I'm talking about access denied because sometimes we open the door to people who never should have had the key in the first place. Lately, I've been feeling done, done with people, draining my energy and done with the one sided connections and the constant giving and no return. So let me be clear. If access to me meant you could take without pouring back in, then this door is closed now. Your access has been denied. You want to know the truth? I am in a place right now where I'm just over people. And I know that sounds harsh, but let me let you in on exactly what I mean. I am socially exhausted with how people are not genuine. I'm tired of the inconsistency, the surface level connections, the one sided loyalty, feeling exhausted after being around certain people and people who show little interest in my life but always want me to show interest in everything that they're doing, or the constant fake interactions. I have reached a point where I need to prioritize my energy and my well being. And I am recognizing that certain people are draining that energy. And I need to take a step back from the people who are A, doing this, and B, start moving towards creating a much healthier bond with the people that truly care about me and pour into those relationships more so that they are fulfilling the things that I need in my life and with the people that I want in my life. I have truly felt that I have let way too many people into my space over the years and over time, and it's slowly been gradually draining me. And so you no longer have that access. I now refer to this as access denied. And I don't look at it as being cold or distant. It's that I have to give so much of myself, but get so little back. And I know y'all know how this feels. I'm pretty sure that you've been there before. And it's exhausting. You can honestly agree with me that that pouring into other people, constantly pouring into other people that just take is exhausting. It's exhausting when you're expected to pour into everyone else constantly. I'm talking about family, friends, coworkers, people who you don't even really know. As Black women, I feel like we often have to be caregivers, our peacekeepers, our emotional support systems, and we're always prioritizing everyone else's needs. And when we finally step up to the plate and say, no, I'm done, I'm good, now we're looked at as, wow, how dare you say that? How dare you, you know, put yourself first or prioritize your needs first? Constantly opening the door to ungrateful, insincere, or disloyal people who only want you around to improve themselves has begun to really take its toll. And, I've prayed about this change in this new season. I feel like God is doing just that. He is removing the things and the people and the places that I have outgrown. I am, done over explaining my boundaries to people. I am now conserving my energy for those who actually give back to me. And like I said, I started replacing access to me with access denied. We live in a world that dismisses us constantly as Black women and tries to break us down. And boundaries and removing people that I am over is now how I protect my peace, right? You're allowed to outgrow who doesn't feel good, even if it comes from familiar places. And I know that that can be hard at times, removing the people that you think are truly there for you. Being over people doesn't mean you don't care about them or you don't love them. It means you started loving yourself more and recognizing your worth. You realize that you can't allow people to drain your energy or take up your space in your life when they don't even deserve it. They don't even deserve that space. Stop being emotionally available to the unavailable. Stop trying to fit in at other people's table or allow people who don't belong at your table there when God might just be making room at your table for the right people who will fill you up and encourage you. Those are the people that you need in your life. Those are the people that are not going to drain you. Those are the people that are not just going to take, and not give anything back. And I know, I can't close the door on everyone, and I'm truly not trying to, but I can surely, crack the door open while I let you stay outside, and have this conversation with you to see who you truly are and what you're really truly about and your intentions towards me are. Because not every connection needs full access into your life. Please remember that. I mean, I'm closing the door on people who are draining me to find my joy. I will not allow myself to always be accessible to everyone else. And then when I need them, they ain't nowhere to be found. Hello? You out there? Where you at? They're not there. So, again, like I said, not every connection that you encounter needs full access to your life. Those people always don't have good intentions for you. And I've really stepped back. Before I even thought about sharing this today, I really stepped back to, kind of take it in and just really sit with it for a minute because it has been something that has been weighing on me. And I find myself leaving certain conversations with people or being around certain people. And when I walk away, I am mentally drained. And that is not what I want. I want to walk into a room with people that truly are there for me and it's just good energy, good vibes, and we are laughing and we're having a good time, or even if we're talking about something serious. And when I walk out of that conversation or being around those people or that person, I don't feel like you've just taken and taken from me and not given anything back in return. I'm waiting for the next time we can get together and hang out and talk or, see each other because you're bringing something to my table and I'm bringing something to yours. So, as I share this space with you today, I hope that you give yourself permission to feel what you feel without guilt and without shame. And it's important to remember that protecting your peace is essential for your well being. And if you've been feeling over people, trust me, you are not alone. And there's so much going on in the world today that we have so many other things to consume ourselves with and worry about and focus on. I don't need to add to my plate worrying about if this person is genuine in my life or if this person is just here to benefit themselves. Um, if this person that I'm pouring myself into truly doesn't really have my back. I don't have time for that. There's enough going on in this world that I need to focus on. I just need you to be there in my corner and be, and vice versa. Me be there in your corner and we support each other with genuine love and connection. So that feeling of being over people, that feeling is real. And you're not being cold, you're not being distant, you're being clear on what you want and your intentions for yourself and those boundaries that you have set and that you refuse to break and change for anybody, family, friends, coworker, anybody. You are honoring what your soul already knows, and that is every connection isn't meant to continue. So as you take a step back and you take a deep breath and you release that guilt and you reclaim your space, and remember that your peace is your power and it is definitely worth protecting. And I hope that as you sit here and you listen to this today, you are truly understanding that everybody doesn't have your best interest. Everybody's not there for you. And the ones that are there for you, embrace them, love them, be there, even if there's ups and downs in the relationship, but you guys could be genuinely honest with each other. Those are the people that you want in your life. As I kind of wrap up on this, I just want to take a moment, kind of touch on the fact that we've lost so many people in the world, and goes to show you that tomorrow's not promised. And I want to be around people that truly love and support me, truly care for me. And I know you can't always remove everybody, like I said, that you're around, but you can tell them what you need. And if they don't respect that, you know where they stand in your life, you know where to put them. And the ones that do respect that and are here for you, you know how to value them and you know how to appreciate them. And so I'm hoping that when you're listening to this episode and I tell you that I'm over people, I'm just over the people that are draining my energy and that don't really truly have my back and support me. The ones that when I walk away from a conversation, I'm like, why? Why did I even waste 10 minutes of my time talking to you? Because I already knew that that wasn't going to be what I needed. And I hope that you can just really step back and appreciate those that are there for you and love them just a little bit harder every day. So I just want you to remember that you have to stop being emotionally available to the unavailable. And you have to stop allowing people access to you when they don't deserve it. Access denied. And you have to remember that not every connection needs that full access to your life. So until next time, sis, I hope that you stay soft and you stay grounded and you stay true to yourself. And like I always tell you, remember to make every sip count and let love be the flavor that fills your cup. And I hope that you will subscribe so that you never miss an episode of Soulful Sips and Real Talk. You can follow me on Instagram and Facebook at Soulful Sips with Dakiya. I would love to hear your thoughts and share your comments on this episode and how you feel about this, where you're at, where you're sitting at with this topic, access denied and being over people. And if you feel, so generous to share your stories, you can email me at soulfulsipswithdakiya@gmail.com. And I hope to meet you back here soon for another soulful episode. All right, ladies.